good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you know, that little L factor we often talk about missing in action in South Africa, it's gone missing again. And I'll tell you why. Well, in Durban, for example, they're spending billions of rand creating this absolutely ideal tourism scenario. You know, buildings and along the beachfront. In fact, I only covered this last week about this huge deck that they've put out that cost 280 million rand that goes along the beachfront in Durban. Looks magnificent. But for how long? That's a question. And the question I asked at the time is, I said, hey, you know, surely that money would be better spent cleaning up the streets, getting rid of crime. You know, putting police into positions where they can actually grab the criminals, put them behind bars, and tourists are going to feel safe. But no. Crime is not a problem. Crime will look after itself. You bet it will. You create an environment for tourists, I tell you what, the crims are going to be hanging around like they do. The multi-billion rand project aimed at giving Durban's Point Precinct and beachfront a facelift will not bring about the desired influx of tourists unless security is improved. The hospitality industry warns. So it's not me saying it, it's the actual hospitality industry saying this. Interested parties say rampant crime along beaches is impeding the city's potential of attracting millions of tourists and much-needed local and foreign direct tourism investment. Charles Priest, East Coast Operational Manager of the Federated Hospitality Association of South Africa, said they support and encourage the investment, but tourists need to feel safe at all times. Priest said, tourists need to feel safe to walk the beach for 24 hours because we cannot afford to offer them any daylight packages. We support the development, because it means that we can offer packages with more attractions to our visitors, but security remains a huge concern for us and the tourists alike. The municipality has been doing a good job in upgrading security on the beach, but they need to do even more. The city will unveil an 8-kilometre, 300 million rand expansion of the beach promenade in November that will allow visitors to walk from Blue Lagoon Beach in the north to the Point Harbour mouth in the south. Construction of the brand new international cruise ship terminal is also underway. Philippe Sitole, Deputy City Manager for Economic Development and Planning, says the city will also spend more than 1.3 billion rand to build bulk infrastructure projects early in 2020. Vinili Mtungwa, spokesperson for Durban Tourism, told Business Day the second phase of the promenade development project will be implemented over the next 18 months. It will include a 5-star hotel, a multi-million rand mall, yacht clubs and other water sport facilities, as well as other residential and business establishments near the Point waterfront area. And for those of you who live in Durban, I would love you to do me a favour. There are some apartment blocks right on the beachfront in Durban which have been basically hijacked by illegal squatters. And you can tell which apartment blocks they are because windows have been broken. They actually light fires in these little apartments and you can see the blackened walls. I mean, it's quite extraordinary. And this is in Durban, the same place that they're talking about building this incredible, luxurious holiday setting for people. You know, you start at the basics, you get rid of the crap, you get things sorted, then, once you've sorted that out, you start doing what they're doing here. I don't have to be a prophet to suggest that in 10 years' time, that 300 million rand promenade will be just rack and ruin. Because it'll be trashed, like everything else is trashed in Durban. Anyway, let's get back to the story, shall we? She said, there is no doubt that these new facilities will change the face of Durban beachfront and the Point Precinct. We are very excited because these facilities will be the draw card for local and international tourists and there will be many activities and ample parking so that people can move in and out with ease. What about the crime? Haven't thought of that one, have you? Jason Fiddler, chair of the KwaZulu-Natal Gay and Lesbian Tourism Association. Oh my gosh. I never realized it had got that far. Oh. Anyway, he said that although many international tourists inquire about local attractions, they also ask if it is safe to be here. Fiddler said, actually that's a pretty apt name, isn't it? Fiddler said, there is no doubt that security has to be upgraded, and we also have to have broad communications about what is possible in this area and what attractions are there, so that we can pass these on to our contacts locally and overseas. Mtungwa said they are aware of the concerns about safety and security, and they are upgrading their plans to ensure the issue is dealt with quickly. The Metro Police hired more than 200 officers, and many of these will be stationed around this area, so our tourists are safe, she said. Property developers are also watching the development with a keen eye. Herbert Chalupsky, head of the real estate agency Chalupsky Properties, which has a large portfolio of properties on the Point and the Durban beachfront, said that after years of stagnation on the Point, things are moving apace in the area. He said, this area is supposed to be a property market paradise, but due to uncertainty, very few people are willing to invest their money here. But the building of the brand new cruise ship terminal and the promenade and other projects will bring the critical mass into the Point. Well, he's opened his point of view, but unless you sort out the crime in Durban, you're not going to get the tourists. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, you know what I'm going to say? Stay safe. Bye for now.